Good morning, and as you can see, we've got a bit of a wet start here today at Hotel Villa Galé in Albufeira. We've got a couple more days left of our stay. We did want to go for a long walk today. We're going to go to Alvor. There's a direct bus from Albufeira Bus Station, so we're going to go on that. It takes a little bit over an hour, and then we've got like an 8-minute walk to get to this boardwalky walk thing. Looks nice and flat and easy. Yeah, so we're going to try and do that. There's a castle there as well, apparently. Apparently there's a castle in Albufeira. So it said in the museum, the archaeology museum yesterday. But I don't know where it is, or if there's anything of it left. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can find it, maybe. Anyway, it'll be breakfast time soon. I'm actually not dressed yet. I'm looking like a scruff. I'm cropping my head off because I haven't brushed my hair yet today. My other half is still asleep. He did get up. We got up. We had a couple of cups of tea, but he went back to bed again, and I've just been working on my vlog. Haven't seen my dad yet today. I expect we soon will, though, because we're meeting in 10 minutes. Right, I better go and get dressed and get ready. Stacey, I managed to bring the wrong camera down to breakfast, so I'm doing this on a handicap. I was going to have crepes actually, but the lady needs to be there to cook them, so I'm going to start with these and then go back for crepes, I think. I went straight for the coffee machine today. These scrambled eggs are good. They're like kind of dry. They're not all, I don't know, milky or anything. They're quite dry, very free-flowing, sort of granular, but it's so nice. I'm not sure if I've ever had such nice scrambled eggs. And I love these mushrooms. They're all garlicky and buttery and absolutely delicious, really tasty, quite salty as well. I've gone for my second course, a little crepe. Look at that with some chocolate spread. I'm going for some fruit now and some yogurt. Oh yeah. I'm just finishing up with this teeny tiny little pastel de nata, and it's so delicious. We've got out. It's 11:25, slightly later than we meant to leave actually. We're heading to the bus station. I've got Google Maps up to show me the way. We've dodged the rain. It's supposed to be raining right now. It has been raining. It will rain, but right now it's not raining. So I'm very pleased about that. Yay! It can't pronounce Portuguese very well, just saying. Really old fashioned, isn't it? I wonder if it's for display. Must be. We're coming past the fire station. Look at that old truck there. It must be for display. That is totally not a modern one. Oh, it looks lovely. Bombeiros Voluntários. Yes, that's the fire station. Got those lovely plants there. I think they've got lovely fragrance if I remember rightly, but we're kind of hurrying on foot now, so I haven't got time to stop and sniff them. Nine minutes walk left and we'll be coming to the bus station. In fact, I think I might see it at the top there. Not sure. Our plan is to try and buy a couple of sandwiches just to take away to have as our packed lunch, because we're planning to do this walk. Apparently it's a boardwalk. I've got an umbrella and I'm wearing a raincoat, so let's just go for it. See, we were thinking we wouldn't go today because of the weather forecast, but when we saw the weather forecast for tomorrow, which is more rainy and more windy, we thought, well, we've only got 2 days left. Let's just do it today. Let's just go for it and see what happens. And yesterday it said it was going to rain all day, and it was actually quite nice. There's the police HQ, I presume. Here we are. First thing I'm going to try and do is buy the tickets, and then hopefully we've got time to get sandwiches, and if not, we'll surely be able to get something there. I really hope so. It'd be awful if we turned up and there was no food, wouldn't it? Oh, that's so unlikely. They're bound to have something. I've noticed there's a aerobus. I bet that goes to the airport. That's handy to know. Right, let's see if I can get these tickets. No. Oh, it'll be the one that's open. Okay. Silly MO. It's a little bit of a huddle at the ticket booth. So I'm on the bus now. Just shot forward in time a bit. I managed to buy the tickets. They were €11.85 each, and that's going and coming back. That's what that is in Portuguese. If you want to ask for ida e volta, that means basically going and coming back. So it's a return ticket. It's the number 51 bus. It's leaving at 12. We're just waiting to depart at the moment. I had mission success in the cafe. Managed to buy a couple of cans of drink and also a sandwich each as well. That came to $8.50 in total, the cafe. They do takeaway sandwiches wrapped in cling film on the counter. We're leaving. Off we go out of Albufeira Bus Station and on to somewhere we've never been before. No, I've just seen something extraordinary. I need the other camera to show it to you though. The driver is boinging up and down on the bouncy bits. He's got like a springy driver's chair. Right, that's the driver's seat there. I'm going to try and catch some good boinging action. I just need to go over some bumpy bits. Oh, look, he's boinging up and down. I hope he says that's super old technology. Well, I've never seen it before, frankly. Oh, there he goes again. We're just coming through Portimao actually. I've got the camera out just to I've kind of come off the main drag by the beach really. Having a bit of a trip down memory lane because we came here years ago and went to the sardine canning museum, which was well worth a visit. We've got an action plan, my fella and I. The action plan is as soon as we get off the bus, it's going to be time for food. We're going to find a little cafe and have a little nosh and save our sandwiches for on our walk because I think we might need a picnic stop later in the afternoon. We're keeping an eye out for our stop. The driver's just got out, I don't know what he's doing, maybe he's gone for a comfort break or something, he's disappeared, but basically we should have arrived by now time-wise, so we're a little bit delayed, but my other half's just looked at Google Maps and we're 5 minutes drive away, so it's alright. Driver's coming back on now. There we are. Oh, Techno's jumped off. Yes. Getting a bit warm. Swapped it for a waistcoat jumper. What do we call that? A tank top? I don't know.
Well, we do.
Whatever they're called. Seat belt going on the boingy chair. And any minute now, we'll be departing. We haven't got far to go because we're sitting right by the steps. Where is the bus stop? Seems to be pulling in something that says Alvor Central. I do hope this is what we come back on. I'd be sure. We're not passing the driver to ask him. That's the worrying thing.
No, I'm sure it's a Central, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here we are. Well, we've got off in Alvor. We're both hungry, and we decided we'll follow the Google Maps down to the start of the boardwalk. And as we come past a cafe, we'll go into it and have some lunch. We're trying to keep our costs down a bit, so we've walked past 2 restaurants. Oh yeah, and I said, look what's ahead. Intermarché, they might have a cafe. So we're going to investigate, because there was a cafe that was closed and 2 bars or restaurants, and I think restaurants tend to be dearer than cafes, I think. So anyway, this has got some outdoor seating, so we're thinking might be able to get something, you know, inexpensive like a toastie or something, and a coffee. Oh yes. Marvellous. I'm thinking, let's have a look, see what we've got. Probably a toasty for me, because there's not normally a lot of choice for veggies. So we've got some sub rolls there, and wraps. Oh, and yummy looking cakes.
Some cheese, chicken, tuna.
Oh yeah, I've got a tuna roll in the bag actually, so I probably don't want to double up. Okay, so we're seated now in the Intermarché cafe. We've ordered, so we're having a tosta mista. That was ham and cheese toasty. That was €1.80. I'm going to have a cheese one, $1.60. Coffee, 85 cents each. 85 cents, can't believe that. And we're having the cake, each which is $1.20. This is a bola de Berling, which is basically like a custard donut, and we've got a strawberry one as well. We're probably going to cut those in half and have half each. I think that'd be nice to try them both. So we're waiting for our toasties and coffee now. I've actually ordered a decaf one because I saw they had a machine with beans to grind it fresh. So that's what I'm having. It tastes absolutely delicious. Honestly, I like them a lot, the decaf coffee. So that's what I'm having. And it is very, very tasty. Look what just came. Oh, yummy, yummy. Lots of cashew in there. That's going to hit the spot, that is. Right, just had a pee before I walk, and I'm just going to see if I can buy a single bottle of water. Can't quite tell the price on that, but it's 20-something cents, so I'm going to just buy that. There's my boyfriend, oops. It's back, I got a 20-something cents. 23 cents that was. It's just such a bargain, isn't it? Anyway, I've put IB in charge of navigating. I navigated to the bus station, and now he's navigating here. Oh hello, there's a cat and a dog, or a dog and a cat. I think I might just go around you in case you don't like it or something. Oh, spotted the dog. Look, the weather forecast is still being wrong, which I'm very pleased about. Every extra minute that we don't get rained on is a bonus, isn't it? We found it! It's the boardwalk, the start of the boardwalk. My other half is going to have a look at the board to see if it's a circular route or if it's just there and back, you know, in a line. I don't mind either, to be honest. It always looks different when you're coming back anyway, looking in the opposite direction. Oh no, it's a bit loopy. Oh, it's like a big figure of 8.
Probably going to take an hour, won't it?
Don't know. So we're here, and this apparently is 6 kilometres, unless I'm much mistaken. My boyfriend tells me it is, but look, it's a figure of 8, so you can kind of choose which way you want to go around. Let's see how long this takes. Time is currently 2:20. There's a big fitness centre there. I noticed there was a lovely big indoor swimming pool. Look, I see boats. This should take us right to the beach, this walk. As you can see, it's very accessible so far. Oh, well, in no time at all, we took the first bend, and I think this must be a salt marsh, you know. Look, it's kind of evaporating. Don't know why, because we've had a lot of rain. And to the other side, we've got those boats moored there in the little harbour. AIB, we got the yellow and red stripes. Is that the coastal path, I wonder? Because we had that when we did the Seven Valleys Hanging Trail walk. We had the red and yellow. It's a good job it's a boardwalk, isn't it? Because you couldn't walk on it otherwise. Because of the type of terrain, especially this bit, because it's a load of water. This is the best of everything walk, in my opinion, because it's nice and flat. So you don't have to get knackered climbing up big hills, and you get to see nice scenery. And actually, we're lucky with the weather. Not only is it not raining, but it's beautifully mild as well. Yeah. Look, this is the bit where it goes on to the dunes, and according to my other half, who's looked it up, it's 2 kilometres of dunes. You're not going to like this underfoot.
I can't say with any confidence this is the way. All I know is it said there was 2 kilometres on the sand.
Oh, right. Well, there's a bit more boardwalk here, look. So, suggests it is the way. I hope it's clearly marked though, because look, it's a bit kind of
well, it must go
nothingy.
Spit at the end.
What spit at the end?
This one on the left.
Left?
Yeah. In the distance.
It's a bit of a drop off the end, you know. I mean, it's alright for us, but it doesn't look like a path, that's what I'm saying.
So we're going there, basically?
Over there?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can see that far, but anyway, okay. Hopefully this isn't like a fatal flaw in the plan. My other half has discovered that this bit here is a bit firmer than that. It's easier to walk on underfoot. I was like, ooh, is it sinking sand? But no, it's not, it's very firm actually. There's a dog roaming around by there on its own, unattended. There's been a man, I don't know, I wouldn't say wading, but he's quite confidently padding around. He looks like a local. He's got a container in each hand and he's harvesting something, maybe some shellfish or something for his dinner, maybe. It's a slightly fishy smell, I'd say, on this bit, more than the normal sand. But yeah, it's very pleasant underfoot, easy to walk on. Lots of little holes, I presume that's from worms and things coming up. There's one there, look. And there. I've just stopped to look at these little birdies here with their fast legs. They're digging around in the sand for food, I think. Yum, 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 yum. Every so often they all break into a run at once. Super rapid in a line. It looks very comical. Oh, they're going. Oh, you know why? Somebody is coming back. Hello. I think that's the same one as earlier. Whoop. There's somebody else that doing a bit of harvesting. I wonder if the dog belongs to them. The water looks ever so clear, actually. Oh, they're a tiny little fish. I don't know if you can quite make them out, but I startled them as I came near. Look, look, see that shell is moving? It's a hermit crab in there. In there, look. Come on. See if I can startle him into moving a bit. Jellyfish! Oh, cool! There's a couple, yeah. Well, this answers our question, because we were wondering if the water came up here, if it was tidal. Look at this great whopper. I presume it's dead. Look, I'm putting my foot here so you can see the size of it.
There's another here.
Yeah, I spotted there were 2. This one's much smaller. Is that a moon jelly? Put my foot there for size, that's all. Don't worry, I'm not going to poke it or anything. We're saying it's kind of obvious really that the tide comes up, because there's like a shell line, you know, where they've been washed up, like a tidal mark, I suppose. Tide mark. We've just scrambled up here now and we're rejoining the path, and it's actually not boardwalk, it's a kind of reddy, soily, muddy stuff with a bit of, I don't know, very fine pebbles on the surface. Somebody's been making words in stones, look. Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Jasper, I think that is. What's that one? Lisa. I've never seen this. R and F. Do you know what? It's easier to see it on my little camera screen because it kind of shrinks it down, because it's actually quite a bit harder to see what it is clearly. But you can read it yourself now, can't you? Reich. Ricky, even. What's this? Mara. How cool. There's loads more of it. It's just... Oh, it's proper lovely view, isn't it? It's very flat, as views go. It's very flat. I'm from Wales and I'm used to big mountains all over the place. So it's quite flat, but there's like a different shade. You see the very far away bit is a much lighter shade, and that's all buildings. So it's kind of contrasts a lot with the very more country-ish look, if you know, well, coastal country kind of look, you know. Somebody with a very, very bright orange top running towards us at the moment. We stopped for a quick swig of water, and IB's persuaded me to climb up these rocks, he reckons. There's a nice flat bit along the top that we can walk along and whoa, get a good view. It's a bit sandy, that's the problem.
Oh, I didn't suggest that happened.
Oh, well, I've done it now, haven't I? I couldn't with the other legs, my phone's in my pocket. The only thing that concerns me about this is the sand making it slippy. Oh, there we are, that was worth it. There, it is flat on top of it. I'd have never known that if you hadn't climbed up and told me, because I couldn't see it from down there.
Oh.
These two boys here were making one of those stone things, weren't they? M&M with a heart. Ah, I'm walking up the end to see that little green lighthousey thingy. We're surrounded on both sides by these sea defences here. These great big rocks there for taking the energy out of the waves if they start pounding up against it, and it stops them doing so much eroding. We actually saw a jellyfish covered in sand, all dried up, and we supposed it's been thrown up by a wave rather than the sea actually coming over the top, but we don't know, we're just guessing. In case you're wondering, the terrain in this part is like this, and every so often it's like a big crevasse you have to jump over, like that, for example. It's quite exhilarating, I suppose. Keeps you thinking, anyway. Nearly there. I touched it. Some fishermen up there. Don't know what that signifies. That's where we just came from. I can hear a boat. Can't see it though from here. We're walking back and we think we can see that's where you pick up the boardwalk again over there in the distance. Oh, we found a Suna inlet or inroad, whatever you want to call it. Well, we found the boardwalk. I don't think we're supposed to be getting on it from this point. I'm just going to climb through, I think. IB's gone a bit further down where it's not quite so high. Should I take my bags off? Oh, I can't be bothered. I think I'll be alright. Feeling a little weary, actually. I don't think we've been walking for that long. I'm a bit unbalanced with my camera bag and my backpack. It's kind of uneven. That's better. Let the boardwalk adventure continue. My boyfriend's up ahead. Let's get the tip of his legs in. There he is. Oh, there he is. Fiddling around with his bag. I think he might be having a water stop. I think I could do with one myself. We've been going an hour so far, by the way. Don't know how many kilometres we've done because a lot of it's been kind of scrambly and a bit slow, but we didn't stop much, have we? A couple of little stops for a swig of water and to look at the lighthouse. Well, we're back at the entrance of it again. We were an hour and a half going around that. I don't know if it was 6 kilometres or not. It's about 4 miles, isn't it? Maybe. We went quite slowly. Anyway, we got about an hour till the bus back, so we might as well get that. We're just having a little rest a minute because our legs are in. I've got an achy gluteum. What do you call it? Gluteus maximus muscle from just having a bad posture with the rucksack, I think. So I'm just giving that a bit of a rest a minute, and then we'll slowly make our way to the bus, I think, and head back to Albufeira. We've got about half an hour to wait for the bus, so we pop back into Intermarché, and I'm just having a little decaffeinated Meadowlate milky coffee. IB's gonna have a lemon tea. It's just gone to the loo. So I had a little coffee and a wee-wee. We were on the bus stop, luckily early, because we checked there and it's like, it says 7 minutes earlier than it said online when I looked it up. So I don't know which, if any's out of date. It was actually late dropping us off. Can't tell if it's going to come to this bus stop or that one. So I'm just standing here. So whichever way it goes, I'm just going to dive on to it and ask him if it's the right one or not, or her. We'll see. I'm not too worried. This is my view right now. Don't know where it's going to come from. This is my view. I'm talking to the camera. This is my view right now. Hola. Push para Albufeira. Obrigada.
Thank you.
Well, there we are, that's good. It's always a very good feeling to actually get the right bus and know you're on the right bus.
It's kind of
It's like, oh, yay, mission complete. I mean, obviously not complete till we get home. IB, so I can film his food. We're having dinner. Beef, apparently.
Well, it's just BIFE.
I'm not sure what that is. I'll tell you in a minute.
Looks like pork.
Anyway, broccoli
turkey.
and potatoes. And he's gone for a Lipton iced tea. And I have gone for a pineapple pop. And this is my soya thingy. I don't know what you call it, but I've got some mashed potatoes with it and some broccoli. Prices. So the soya thing was for €4.49. I'm wondering if this is both the potato doses, like portions, I mean, like 99 cents per portion. Because he had roasted ones and I had mashed. So I think that's what that is. Broccoli, we both had one, and that was 99 cents per portion. Iced tea was $1.39 each. So the whole lot came to $12.26. That was for both of us. It's about 7:30 in the evening now. We've just got back to the hotel room. As you might have noticed, we went to the supermarket for dinner again. We like it so much in there, and I seem to be having something different every single day. Anyway, it's been a long day and my feet are killing me. I don't know about IB's, but mine certainly are, and my legs and all that. I need a rest. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!